My client has given me permission to make the following statement on her behalf. There was no kidnapping on Thursday, July 13th, 2023. My client did not see a baby on the side of the road. My client did not leave the Hoover area when she was identified as a missing person. My client did not have any help in this incident, but this was a single act done by herself.
I hope she go to jail. This video is brought to you by TatumStore.com. TatumStore.com. Get you one of these shirts. Link is in the description section. This is one of my signature shirts. If you support the channel, you want to support B. Tatum, this is one that you can wear around. We also made it reflective, kind of like we did our shirt that says not a gun-free zone, and we make it like reflective, like a sign. This shirt is also reflective, so at nighttime it'll reflect. But this is like our signature, The Officer Tatum Show. So link is in the description section. Like and subscribe to the channel. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, I really wanted to make a video because I couldn't abstain from commenting on this scenario with this young lady named Carlee Russell. Now, she has just officially come out and admitted through her lawyer that she made it all up.
There was no kidnapping on Thursday, July 13th, 2023. My client did not see a baby on the side of the road. My client did not leave the Hoover area when she was identified as a missing person. My client did not have any help in this incident, but this was a single act done by herself. My client was not with anyone or at any hotel with anyone during the time she was missing. My client apologizes for her actions to this community, the volunteers who were searching for her, to the Hoover Police Department and other agencies as well, as to her friends and family. We ask for your prayers for Carlee as she addresses her issues and attempts to move forward, understanding that she made a mistake in this matter. Carlee, again, asks for your forgiveness and prayers. We have a meeting scheduled with Mr. Anthony to further discuss this case. We're currently in discussions with the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office in Bessemer about possible criminal charges related to this case, and we will announce those charges when and if they are filed.
There was no kidnapping. There was no kid on the side of the road. All of these people that went out on a limb and put in an effort to search for her did it for naught. And also there was money raised. I saw a report that there was like $67,000 raised and nobody's going to get a refund.
Well, a lot of people gave a lot of money to Crime Stoppers of Metro Alabama to help solve Carlee Russell's case. And now that there is doubt on her story, we're on your side finding out what happens to that money. Frank Bearfield is the chairman of the board and says all the donations received after Russell's disappearance are earmarked to be used only related to this case and will stay in that fund until Hoover police tell them there's been no crime committed leading to her disappearance.
If law enforcement determines no crime has been committed, or if the crime is solved without information provided to Crime Stoppers, then the donations will be refunded at the donor's request at that time.
Now, if this happens and people do not want their donation back, the money will go into Crime Stoppers General Fund and will be used to help solve other crimes in our community. Bearfield says generous donors help solve hundreds of crimes each year.
Now, and I don't know if that's going to be persistent, but that could be the case so far. So people raise money. People were all concerned. Even her boyfriend was concerned, making posts about her. And then he ended up, obviously, for when she admitted that she lied, he broke up with her, deleted all the pictures of him and her on his social media, unfollowed her, rightfully so. But the key question is, will she be in trouble for this? Now, according to the law in Alabama, it's very clear that you cannot make a false report. You make a false report to law enforcement or create a false investigation knowingly and intentionally doing so, that is a misdemeanor crime in Alabama from what I've been able to observe. Now, I don't know if they're going to get it for something else because there could be a charge against a fake Amber Alert, the charge against interfering in an investigation, creating a false report. There's a few other things that she can be called to the carpet on. And it could be lying to police on multiple occasions and creating a false report on 2 incidents. Because if you have a young child on the side of the road that's being used to lure somebody in, that in of itself is another investigation, because now you have a child that's potentially being abused. So now they have to go and investigate the child for missing person, or if the parents are manipulating the child, they have to investigate that, and they have to investigate her disappearance. They tapped in the phone records, and they did all of this stuff costing hundreds of thousands of dollars. And in cases like this, if they prosecute like they supposed to, and they should in this case, she would be charged with misdemeanor crimes for the ones that I listed, and I think that's the only ones I can see her getting charged with, and also have to pay restitution back for all the efforts that was used in order to try to find her. And to this day, we don't know what her motive is. If you ask me, it had probably had something to do with making her boyfriend jealous. I guarantee you. Now, the boyfriend won't say it, but I think it probably had something to do with making him jealous. It had something to do with, oh, you know how people have the cliche, they'll miss me when I'm gone. So she created disappearance to see who really love her, to see how much people will come after her. Or probably, you know, in a more unreasonable sense, she probably created a missing person profile so that she can go mess with a side dude. So she missing, nobody know where she at. She can be hanging out with another dude, then she pop up again because they expect her to be missing, so nobody would expect her to do anything nefarious. Now, that's a far stretch. I don't think she that low down and dirty, but that's definitely a possibility. So I just thought I'd give my commentary on this video, on this particular admission. She's another Jussie Smollett, another Bubba Wallace. I don't understand what the motive is for people to lie. What are you gaining? Money? You trying to do a little side hustle? And the thing is that smart people we don't catch. There's people that probably fake disappearances all the time. But if they smart enough, they don't get caught. She's dumb enough to search this stuff. You have never watched a crime show where they catch these people because they look at their search history and they see they're searching, how do I get rid of a body? How fast does a body decompose? Like, they know it's you now. And the same thing with this young lady. How do I escape? What's the age for an Amber Alert? Bruh, you're doing it on your job. Did you not watch enough shows to know that they can forensically extract that from anywhere that you've made a phone call? They can subpoena any of that information. Have you not thought that if you claim to go missing, you need to be able to verify these things? You say there's a kid on the side of the road, that's going to make the search even more intense. You should have just made up something that was impossible to prove just to say that, hey, you stopped on the side of the road because you seen a person walking in the bushes and you were dumb enough to get out and do it. Nobody cares if you're missing because you're dumb. But people do care if you're missing because there's another kid being manipulated in this process. But anyway, I want y'all to comment in the comment section. What do you think our punishment should be? Is this indicative of a pattern of black people looking for attention? Not all, but was she trying to leverage her being black and looking for attention, and that's the reason why she got attention? Do you think she figured that if I go missing, I'm a black girl getting abducted in Alabama, will that be something that creates an intense search for me and end up getting a money grab? Comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think about it. Like and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you on the next one. I'm out.